Yo, what you saying? I'm down to my last pack, you know, but I got them samples ready for Sunday sessions. I got the original, and I got the strawberry. Everyone's saying it's fire, so you won't have a problem moving this. Alright, safe, I'll see you on Sunday.
There's more to life than sitting on the corners, make them corners fly. Hit cells on Beetle's window, looking for some quick thing. Raw ting pepper, have you seen your life shift quick or wet show?
Ready, yeah?
Ready, man. Come on.
Sinners podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Do that now. You know what it is, yeah? There's only like a certain percentage of yous that are subscribed to the channel, yeah, that are actually watching the podcast. Like the rest of yous are not subscribed but watching the podcast. Do us a favor and click that subscribe button now. It's going to help with the algorithms. It's going to help with the show. It means that we can get more done. So let's do that now. Yeah. Yeah? All right then. Well, go on.
Damn, my bro, man. Back again.
The General's Juices.
Come on, my brother.
How we doing, man?
Can't complain. I can only gain, my brother, man. What about yourself?
Can't complain. Can only gain. Boy, at the moment, everything's just hectic, bro. Like we were just talking about off camera.
Yeah.
Everything's just moving at a fast pace. It's one of them ones where couldn't even slow down if I wanted to. Do you get it? So I gotta keep pushing, until I can find a place where I can just relax. Do you get it? That doesn't mean that I'm not gonna take breaks or any of that, because obviously I'm aware that you can burn yourself out.
Definitely.
But you see me in the way that my mind works. I have a destination. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And that involves a lot of people and myself. You get what I'm trying to say? So sometimes my brain goes overtime to just get into where it needs to get to. You get me? So on a daily basis, it's like, yo, I need to get things done. Why ain't man doing this? You get what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just, I'm trying my best to stay in control and get as much done in my power and teach the people around me to get more done as well. Do you get it? For their benefit.
I think that goes hand in hand with finding balance. What you're trying to do is find a balance. So you got a lot going on, but once you just relax and breathe and you organize this and that, you just see everything starts to come into play and work well. You get me? Well, it's going to be, life's a journey. It's a marathon. You're going to have hurdles, bumps, whole heap of different things going on. And that's just a part of life. It doesn't matter who you are. It's always going to be that way. Even millionaires have the same issues.
100, bro.
You know
100.
what I mean?
And that's one thing that I've learned to understand as well. Like, sometimes you can get wrapped up in your thing thinking, why me? Or like,
Yeah.
like, yo, things are hard for me. But then the person next to you can be feeling the same thing. It might not be to the same level, but they're feeling the same pressures. You
For
get me?
real.
So it's like, yeah, you got to understand that, yo, it's a hard time for everyone at the moment
Very
as well.
much so, man.
Hard time. As much as there's a lot of good things going on, it's hard times. You get me? But it is what it is, man. How are you doing?
Me? I'm just grateful, bro. And that's what I want to really, really mention here is I'm just full of gratitude, bro.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm practicing full-time, never part-time or half-time. Gratitude is a way of life, the force of life.
To the mic, please. Yeah.
Gratitude is the way of life, the force of life. It's everything. So that's all I'm dealing with, really, bro. No matter like what you just said, no matter what's going on or things I'm thinking, why me, why now, all relates back to gratitude, bro. You get me? And when I practice that, the perspective of gratitude can never go wrong.
100%, bro. And just to give people a bit of context, obviously you was a part of one of the biggest shows that we've had on the podcast. You get what I'm saying? Alkaline vs Carnivore.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? You're representing the alkaline diet kind of thing. And obviously when we sat down for that episode, you know, I'll say I wasn't very educated on diets and all these things myself. You get what I'm saying? So it was interesting for me to sit there and just indulge in people having a debate about food. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, and people's perspectives and, you know, but it was a sick episode. You get what I'm trying to say? Obviously, a lot of time's gone on since then.
Yeah.
I've put out I put out a compilation of clips from that episode, the ones that done best, put it back up, and then it's like it's getting a load of love again. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But I did notice in the comments that you've looked back at how you spoke then and you've analysed yourself. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Definitely.
So like talk me through that, bro, because that's mad for you to like a lot of people are not like that, bro. They can't see, like, they won't be able to see how they can analyze themselves and improve, or see how they may have come across at that period of time. You get me? Accountability.
Yeah. And I did mention that on the last show. I said that was my issue, taking accountability for my actions. So I had to take action on that. And when I was looking at how I was speaking and tone of my voice, like, I didn't want to come across that way. But within the time I was talking through my passion, and the ego came out a lot of the time. So I just reflected on it and watched it a few times over and thought, you know what? I should have held back there, or I should have worded that a bit differently. But we live and we learn and we go again. But definitely on that podcast, like, certain things I said and the mannerisms and that, I wasn't happy with. But I'm grateful that I seen it and I reflected on it, and then I'm going to change from it as well in my daily life, because I thought, you know what? You like that on the podcast. Real life, certain time you go on like that as well. So it made me think about my real life, not just the podcast, you know. Yeah. It made me think about day to day, how I'm moving. So I thought, yeah, man, it's really good to reflect on the ego, and I'm trying to kill the ego as well, each and every day.
100.
Definitely.
And what's sick about that is, bro, is that I know that you would have come off that podcast and everyone would have been giving you, like, beer praises.
Yeah.
No
definitely.
one's not going to be coming off there and saying, yo, you got beer ego in there. You get what I'm saying? You're noticing that yourself, and that's your own analyzation of yourself. You get me? Like, it's not like you're letting other people's praise get to your head.
No, we can't do that.
Does that make
bro.
sense?
We have to bring ourselves back to humbleness.
Yeah.
Always, no matter what people say to me in the background, oh, you done a fruit fast, you done something like what Dr. Zebi done. No one does it like you. I've got work to do. I'm not in comparison with anyone else but myself. So I'm working on me. It doesn't matter what he says, she says, mom says, dad says. I got to work on me for me. And that's just the way it is, bro.
Come on, bro, man.
Trust me.
Much respect for that. So, how would you say your life's changed in that? What was that, about a year ago?
Probably was about a year ago now. I think so. Maybe
let's
just under a year, actually. I don't know.
Let's rewind it back, because obviously the biggest clip was you talking about being in school, acting bad.
Yeah.
And, you know, not really understanding your purpose then. You get what I'm saying? Let's go a bit deeper into that specific clip.
Let's touch up on that. Let's get into that. Then let's just get deep from now. So, bro, even reflection on that, I've looked into myself, how I behaved in school, and I realized, like, a lot of that was to do with my relationship at home, and I was taking that into school, and I didn't know how to behave but through one way, which is aggression. So in school, I'm always trying to prove something. I'm always trying to show that I'm the man and I'm this and I'm that, and always trying to prove, which was my ego again. But because of what was going on back home, I'm bringing that into school. So then I'm not focusing, I'm not learning, I'm trying to prove to people. I'm with my friends, but I'm trying to be the main one. You know what I mean? Like, my friends are, like, behind me. I don't want to live like that. And reflection on me in school made me realize that through our childhood, we have a lot to grow and learn from, because childhood trauma is a real thing. So we've got a lot of healing to do, and we've got a lot of self-work to do as well. And honestly, like, school, college, university, work, whatever you do, you start to grow. Like, your character will start to grow. If you're going into yourself and you want to change. If you don't, then you'll see that certain things are going on in your childhood, still going on in your adult life. So really, you're still a child in certain aspects of life, and people don't really realize this, but it's real.
But how do you get to that level of awareness, though? How do people do that, bro? Like, how are you, like, if you could, it's not easy to, like, pinpoint that kind of thing.
Yeah, explain that kind of stuff. I mean, my words, I'd like to say that I actually, from young, I've always been a bit different. Things that I thought in my mind, I've just been a bit different. So I genuinely want to be the best version of myself. And whether that's people going to look at me a certain way and not going to rate me a certain way, I don't care, bro. I don't care what about ratings. I need to be the best version of myself. If that means I have to take off my shoes and socks and ground like I do that kind of stuff, people laugh. It doesn't matter to me, bro, because I've got works to do on me. If I need to fast, I'm going to fast. Right now, I'm about 94 kilos. If my mind says to me, higher self says to me, yo, you need to hold a fast, you know, my youth. I'm going to jump on a fast for a whole 7 days, and I'm going to deal with the fast and drop the weight. And I'm going to look probably slimmer, but my spirit's grown, though, because fasting's a spiritual thing, and this is what people don't realize. Yeah.
Okay, then. But, like, what would influence you to stay on these paths? What would influence the mindset? I'm trying to get into the mind of this, like, so, like, people that are watching can get a better understanding in themselves from someone that has a lot of discipline, from someone that is able to take accountability, from someone that's able to be aware of themselves and grow from it. You get what I'm saying?
The mindset. the mindset has to stay so consistent and strong every single day that you realize there's no days off. There's no such thing in my life that exists like that. It's just a part of me.
What about the people around you?
What about them?
Like, does that have an influence on who you are?
I suppose so. People can influence me if I allow them to influence me. Like, you can take good from that person, but certain time it's about self. It's always to do with me, myself. My higher self tells me things, I'm going to run with that. I don't hide from my higher self. That's another thing with the mindset. Because you're going to get speeches in your head that says, yo, you shouldn't have done that, you know. Or you should have done, you know within yourself, you know that you shouldn't have done that, but you're going to say, I'm going to do it anyway. No, I'm not on that. If my higher self says it's that, then I'm going to go with that and listen to myself. So it all returns back to self, really, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where did you get this higher self from? Where have you learnt this from?
From self, bro. Just realizing that the conversations in my head that I'm having, it's like the consciousness is speaking highly and you got a lower self there. So today I could have went and easily just ate some food because I eat healthy anyway, chickpeas and whatnot. That would have been the lower self, listening to the lower self. But the higher self said, hold the liquid fast. It's new moons in. Hold the liquid fast. It's time to just hold one of them and just squeeze and just sickle skin. You get what I'm trying to say?
I hear what you're saying.
So it's them small little twinges there that make a big difference. Because now I'm on a liquid fast, I'm feeling engaged, I'm feeling more into my spirit, I'm more relaxed. Not any anxiety, I can just feel free and smooth.
What about religion? Does that play a part?
Nah, you see, I don't. I used to be into the religion and stuff like that. The word religion means to bind again. Religion works for some people, and if it works for them to do with themselves and they follow that, that's their choice, and I'm not against it, fair enough for them. But for me, I'm on my journey, and coming away from religion, I feel like chains have come off me, and I can express who I really am.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not religious. Was you religious when you came on last time? Because I'm sure you did go and
Yeah, last time I come on here, I was religious, you know.
Yeah,
I was.
So where's that change come from?
My higher self, I'd have to say again, bro. Just tapping into deeper and deeper. The deeper you go, the more like the truth comes to me, bro. So the deeper I went pescatarian first. I didn't know about veganism, I'm not gonna lie. Then I went vegan. I thought vegan was the end. Then I found out about electric foods, that non-GMO and no sugar and all these different kind of things that I didn't know about. So like with religion, I feel like I've gone to a deeper level of understanding myself for who I am and not following what another person's got to say or teach me. Because when you go to church, you're still taking that pastor's interpretation of that book. But you need to go, for me personally, I'd rather go to my higher self. And if I leave this world, I can say, I listened to myself. I weren't following what somebody else told me that this means. I actually went to my higher self and says, what's the interpretation of that? And if I don't have the knowledge, I'll try my best to seek it rather than taking a pastor's interpretation. You don't know what they're doing in their spare time. You don't know what people are up to. So it's best to just listen to yourself, to be honest.
Okay, then. So where would you learn from then? Where do you learn from? Because obviously on your Instagram, I see you're in the forests.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I see you getting about.
Yeah.
Trying to say, like, does that play a part in your higher self, like making sure that you're well traveled or?
Yeah, while traveling is definitely a thing because it grows the character for sure. But like you said about the forest now, nature. I work with nature. Like I grounded today in nature, grounding and got electric through taking off my shoes and socks and just grounding self.
Swear down. What do you mean? So you just
take off my shoes and socks and I just ground and I jump up and down, just on my toes, just activating my lymphatic system, just building up my lymphatic system. Just that there alone, we don't realize is healing. Simplicity is the beautiful thing in this life. So beautiful, simple things that we can just do for free. Didn't cost me nothing.
Yeah.
Just a quick 5 minutes to go and ground myself, and I felt brilliant after. I don't need to lie. I know how I felt when I done it, and I just felt great. So, them kind of small practices there make a bigger deal. But I did sleep in the forest the other day as well.
Swear down.
Yeah, I slept in the forest still.
Which forest?
I went Consultations Edge. It's in Stourbridge, Consultations Edge, yeah.
Yeah.
And
you slept in there? I've been there, you know.
Yeah, I slept in there. Not when I say slept in there, I slept in there for a few hours. Obviously, I woke up and got back in it and went back about my day. But I did sleep in there for a few hours, yeah. Which is something I would not have done because I've got fear going in the forest and I was hearing fox noises and all heap of noises. I'm saying, ooh, I can't be in here. I need to move. And I went to get up a couple of times and leave, you know, but I breathe. And when I done that breath, I just returned back to self again and lay down again and I felt my heart pumping. Because when you're anxious, your blood's pumping more, you're a bit nervous and whatnot. And I really just lay down and I just slept. And the way I felt the electricity through the soil, the connecting to my palms and my heart and my body, no one can tell me nature's not the truth, because I felt it for myself. And doing them self-works is what makes you know truth. So just working on yourself, it's just how it is. When I eat fruits get nourished by the sun. I'm getting the downloads from the sun, the uploads from the sun, because I eat the sunbeam fruits, the vegetation that grow. How does a fruit grow from the sun? How does vegetables grow? The sun shines that light on it, getting that carbon into me, and that's what I need.
And is there particular fruits? Because obviously, like, people say that, you know, a lot of these farmers are putting chemicals on this and that and whatever. Well, not so much fruits, but like, I mean, you can grow them yourself, but is there like things that you do try to avoid in terms of, you know,
fruits?
Yeah,
try and avoid GMO fruits as much as possible. I don't eat no GMO fruits furthermore, but with what you're saying about the farmers and stuff, we have to make the best out of a bad situation. So right now I'm living in the UK, where certain things aren't accessible. When I'm in Jamaica, I can pick off the tree, sour saps to galore, you know the score, you know how it is. But right now in the UK, we've got to deal with what we've got to use. So I'll go to the shop, I might get some berries, or to the market, because the market ships stuff over. Yeah. So that's why I like to work with the markets, because they're still getting their stuff from abroad. But whenever I get my fruits, I'm washing it off. I've got a kangen machine, wash it off in water, sea salt and key lime. When anything I eat, vegetables as well, they're getting washed. Everything's getting washed thoroughly. Anything I consume. Because they are spraying stuff. That's the truth. They are spraying stuff on it. They are trying to preserve it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. See, everything that you're saying, bro, I feel like you could show people the journey of these things. It might seem small, yeah, but it's interesting, bro, to just even the way you speak and how you articulate your diet alone. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's more than just a diet. It
is.
You know what I'm saying? It's you. You get what I'm trying to say? And how you, like you said, how you interpret it. You get what I'm saying? There's powerful messages in how you speak, bro. And yeah, like I was saying off camera, like, I reckon the streaming thing for you would work well, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Therefore, going to look into the streaming.
I think you should, bro. You get what I'm saying? But other than that, yeah, moving away from the diet thing just a tiny bit, like, what else kind of things, like, do you get up to in life? Because obviously it's not just all about eating.
Nah, it's not all about eating. It's like I said, even nature walk, going for nature walks. I like to play football. I go to the gym, David Lloyd's. That's my place where I go and train.
You're in David Lloyd's now?
Yeah. That's where I train. Because I just
used to be in King's E Foundry as well.
Yeah. Like, I used to go Foundry and stuff, but like I said about ego again, I don't like to be around that energy. So certain times, even when I'm going gym, I like the peace. I like to go there, do my work, and go in the sauna and just do me. Whereas in the front, it's like too much competition. I'm not competing with nobody. I don't care what you can bench. I don't care about all that stuff. I'm just there to do my works and leave and do me. That's it. So more peace for me in David Lloyd's, more just calmer vibes, and that's what I'm into still.
What about, like, networking wise though, or like
in David Lloyd's?
Yeah.
Honestly, the kind of people I've met in David Lloyd's, business people that are just saying to me, like, do what you enjoy. Like, when I'm going, these people, I'm not going to lie, they've been in David Lloyd's from 10, 15 years ago. They're saying to me, like, do what you enjoy. We even had a conversation about David Lloyd. He named the gym after himself, David Lloyd. And he just kept his prices. He didn't change for no one. He said, if you want to go JD, pure gym, do in the little 20, 30 pounds, do what you're doing. But my price is going to be my price, and people pay. And look how he's successful now. Whole heap of them in different places all over the world. So I rate his thing highly, man. Respect his thing still.
Okay then. So that's the gym, nature walks,
football, paddle. I love a little piece of paddle and go on in with tutus.
I'm saying you're living that rich life.
Nah. It's not a rich life. It's just about certain times, because I'm so serious, gaining the balance of being happy and exercising my body and spending time with people and bonding. That's how I can bond, because I can't go for food with people. There's not one place in Brum now I can eat, because everywhere uses vegetable oil. Everywhere selling meat and white rice and this, and there's not nowhere you can get a nice electric food in Brum. You can't.
Nowhere at all.
Nowhere, not one place. There's not one place. I don't eat out ever.
If you used to open up something like that, you reckon it would be successful? That's
the plan. Definitely open something up in Brum. If I can offer people electric foods and real nourishment that I put in the food, and the first and foremost thing is the love.
Is there no electric food places at all in Brum? None at all?
None. There's not one place in Brum.
Okay. Comment down below if you think there is somewhere. close.
Please
at
do,
least,
please
you know
do.
what I'm saying? 'Cause well, I don't know. I'm not the biggest on diet and all
Yeah,
those
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
things, but you get what I'm saying. So let me go back then. So you've left school. How do you get to this stage where you're selling your products, you're on your diet thing, like from the finding purpose thing? I need to really like understand that.
Understand, because we don't under nothing.
Yeah.
It's like from school, went to college, got kicked out. The education system's just not me. The academic, I can't gauge in the class. You're telling me something, but it's going in and it's just not coming out because I feel like for me and my people, we don't learn the same as others. Everyone's a bit different, so it just wasn't for me. Obviously, after I'm still doing road and whatnot, so I'm dealing with what I'm dealing with, going where I'm going and whatnot. But I'm not feeling like my spirit's not aligning with it, but I'm still doing it because I'm saying, what am I going to do? I'm not working for a next man, so this is what I'm on in it. Me and my brethren, we're taking on what we're taking on. We're doing what we're doing. Keep doing it, but it's like things are happening to me. I'm not learning and it's showing me certain things. Now I realise it was showing me, ease off that, there's your chance, That happened, you nearly got sucked there. How many more times? And when all my brethren went to jail, majority of them anyway, that was it for me to know. What you think you won't be next? You think it can't be you? So then I just thought to myself, this is it, I'm done with it. And I just thought, you know what, let me just cool off, come away from it. I went and got the 9 to 5. This is where I'm paying for. I felt like I'm paying for my sins now.
Yeah.
Because when I'm in the 9 to 5, man's talking to me cheeky. Yeah. I'm getting paid dead wages. You're putting on your steel toe caps with your high vis and you're waking up and you don't even want to go. I didn't want to go. I'm thinking, what am I doing this for? But that built me up though to this. Because if I didn't do that, I couldn't do this.
Yeah, so when you say you didn't want to go,
Yeah.
Was you like not turning up and all them things?
Nah, I was going.
Yeah.
I was still going when I didn't want to go because in life...
That's the things that some people need to understand. Because
yeah.
You know what? I'm going to say this. I got a couple of brethren that are like this, bro. They'll get a job and I'll know in myself they ain't going to keep this job.
Yeah.
Or they're not going to get there on time. Like, see me, I'm a person, that I will work a 9 to 5 job right now, My circumstances in life didn't allow me to do that. You get what I'm saying? But you have to be able to knuckle down and do something that you don't want to do.
Real.
You get what I'm saying?
Real.
Before you can get to the stage where you can maybe even understand yourself better. You get what I'm saying? If you can't, I'm not saying that you have to go and work for someone, but if someone's give you a job and you need to turn up on time and you need to do X, Y, and Z, if you're having a lackadaisy approach to it, how are you going to own your own business? It doesn't make no sense.
There you go. And you have to get uncomfortable to get comfortable in life.
Basically.
That's literally how it is. Literally how it is. So I was doing it, didn't work. The man said to me, yeah, well, you better come into work today and you better do this, you better do that. He called my phone, he said, you better do this, you better do that. And I was giving him cheek back on the phone and I'm going on with, because this is what I got, my ego still there, the attitude's there, the road mentality's still within me. So I'm just firing back. The man said to me, you got one more chance and that. So I started to behave myself at work. Realised it's not for me though. I was working with my pops, who was doing like removals because he had his own removals business. That was going. I'm picking up dead foxes and rats out of bins and whole heap of things that I'm doing. And, I'm seeing my brethren when I'm doing the jobs and they're at food shops eating and they're on the roads and I'm with my pops and we're picking up rubbish. And certain time, man wanted to get him. Man was embarrassed, but man wanted to tear up. That's how deep it was. Like, I know I'm with my dad and we're picking rubbish up out the bins and dead foxes and it stink and whole heap of things. It weren't nice. But I had to go through that, I feel like, to learn and pay for what I was doing, because that road stuff there is dark. And people don't want to be... if they knew how dark it was, they'd run from it now. Because I'm telling you now, they don't even know what they're really dealing with. I get that life's hard, and I get that the society we live in, you feel like you're pushed to do it. But the same way, if I can do it, so can somebody else. And that's just the truth of life. You get what I'm trying to say? I know we got kids. I know the bills are getting more. I know the score. Yeah. But if I can, then you can. That's how I see it.
And also, importantly, is that even when you're trying to take steps out of it, sometimes it's just best to just be completely out, because even dipping your toe in or keeping one foot in,
you get jaw macking.
It's
the toe, you dip your toe out, and then man's gonna probably come with an opportunity for you. Yo, got this lick, 10 bucks, and your head's gonna go. You're gonna say, 10 bucks, I'm there, belly on there. It's that, and then that one move there can make you get 10, 15 in there. So it's these small decisions that we make based on where our mind's at that can affect us for life.
Definitely, 100%. I want to touch on something that we just spoke about off cam, about, you know, having a lot on at the same time. And, you know, how do you deal with the mind when there's so much it wants to do?
Yeah, that's a big thing in my life, and I'm still haven't found the balance of it now, I'll be honest with you. Still learning to balance the physical and the spiritual, because I've always been into physical works. Now I'm knowing about spiritual works and just certain other little avenues that you can do to boost yourself. I'm saying, right, I've been killing myself in the physical, but I need to balance out with the spiritual. So now it's like I'm jumping in the spiritual, but then I'm losing the physical. So I'm just really, even within myself now, I'm learning balance within those two different things there.
So what's the spiritual? Explain the spiritual.
The spiritual thing, something like fasting.
Okay, yeah.
Spiritual thing, something like, I do silent fast as well. So I done a silent fast not too long ago where I didn't speak for 10 days.
Swear down.
It's 10 days straight, I didn't speak. But to balance that with the physical, how can I go and ship my products when I have to talk to the post office woman? It don't work. How can I go to the gym if I'm not speaking? I had to make that work though, because gym's something that's that's what I'm on. So I went to the gym, people holding the door, small things holding the door for me. I can't even say thank you. So I'm giving a man a thumbs up and he's looking at me a bit weird, and I'm in the sauna, people asking me questions and I'm saying, I'm doing all these different things with my, but they're looking at me like I'm mad. But since that silent fast, I haven't been the same. Like, it's took me to a next level. So them spiritual works give you it's like fuel. You know when you put fuel in your car, I've got fuel. I know what that was like. I know what that done for me. Kill my ego more as well. Less to say. I don't need to talk too much in life.
Stop, don't go no further. Subscribe to the channel now. Press the like button and leave a comment. I don't know why you lot are just watching the videos. You're having bit of laughter, bit of banter, and you're not leaving a comment. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget as well, Sinners Vodka available from www.sinnersvodka.co.uk.
I feel like I need to get on a spiritual a bit, or just find ways of like meditating.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I says, sometimes I feel like my brain is moving too fast for itself. Yeah. And it's like I know the pieces of the puzzle are there, but I'm not in control of all of them.
Yes.
You get what I'm trying to say? So I'm trying to put them together, but it requires other people.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And these people ain't moving at my pace. And then now you're trying to go around it, or you're trying to go in a different direction now. Now you're bringing more puzzles. You've got two puzzles mixed into one. You know what I'm saying? And I feel
here, there, and everywhere. And it's a lot of pressure to take on.
Yeah.
So you're in the physical. I call that physical works that you're doing. You've got a lot of physical intake to do. So how can you find the spiritual when you got all that there? To balance that is like, bruh. And if you go into the spiritual too much, you're gonna come back to the physical and say, this is a mess. What am I gonna do here?
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? Balance is key, man.
Yeah, balance is definitely key. I feel like even just conversating and just you know, just like me talking to you now, bro, from when you walked in the room, the things that you're saying, like even the way that you just address me and all those little things, bro, like I feel like conversation with different people, like out of your own comfort zone, is important too, bro. Like, and I feel like I found a lot more balance doing that. You know what I'm saying? And even just being on this podcast, talking to different people, I think that helps a lot. You get me? Because, like I said, a lot of people are going through multiple different things, bro. You get what I'm saying? But
I agree with you there. Yeah. I agree with you there, because it's like I say, I'm on the food flex, you know, very much so. But that's not just that. It doesn't just stop there. Health's everything. Look, me and you having a reasoning now. Reasoning's healing. You can heal yourself through a conversation. People go to therapy to speak to people about what's going on in their life. So you might say something to me and I might say something to you that open you up certain time and make you feel like, that's a bit of a relief. You know, I said certain things that I feel a bit better. Enough people do say that to me when they speak to me. I need a reason with you. So man will phone my phone, yo, I need a reason, you know, I need a reason. So I give out the reasons. That's what I'm saying. It's not just about the food.
Yeah.
That's just one side of stuff. It's deeper than that as well.
100%.
Deeper.
Do you find that it can be draining as well, though?
Very much so. This is where I lack balance with that. So I was giving out pure energy to people, and then they're giving me back their flat energy, and I'm having to take that on. When I got customers that I got cancer, this problem, that problem, I'm already taking on people's energy. So then I'm reasoning with people. They need my energy as well, and no one ain't giving me nothing. And no one ain't giving this nothing. I've got to go and do them works on myself. So I've had to be a bit. I don't want to use the word selfish because that's ish about yourself. I want to be selfful. So I want to be full about myself, not just self, like for myself, to help everybody else.
Yeah.
Because when you help yourself, you can help everybody else.
Yeah, 100% agree with that. And I feel like that's something that you've got to keep looking at yourself. You know what I keep saying? Like anything that I see happen is your fault.
Yes,
my fault.
yes, reflection of you, real talk.
Everything, bro. I can't blame and I'm doing it more. I find myself doing it more and more and more now. You know what I'm saying? When things are getting harder, because if I don't, I'll be frustrated at people and I can't control what anyone else does.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? But even so, more so now, yeah. Even when I'm giving out, when someone else is trying to tell me about a situation, yeah. People probably think, yeah, that I'm always getting at people, but I always just say, well, it's your fault. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, what did you do?
Yeah.
Don't tell me about what someone else is doing and how can you change the situation?
That's people's first protocol. They're going to somebody else. What about yourself? Ask yourself first.
Yeah.
You're going to blame somebody. What did you do in the situation? What was your point? What did you say? What did you do? What was your action? And then when you do that as well, you actually know, it's my fault. You know, I need to do something. I need to change what I'm doing here. But that's what I'm saying. That what you're saying there, to people to go into that darkness. Not everyone's willing to go into that darkness. So you might say it to someone that's not ready for that, and they're going to take offense to what you're saying.
Take offense. Now they're triggered.
Yes.
Now it's like, I'm the enemy.
Yeah.
And really, I'm trying to help you.
Yeah.
You get me? But like you said, that's an energy thing, bro. Like, and you have to be
Definitely.
mindful of that as well, innit? You got to be mindful of where you give your energy to and who.
For real.
You get what I'm saying?
Real.
For how long as well. You get what I'm saying? It's a very big thing. But, yeah. Where else am I going with it now? Let's go back to the podcast.
Yeah.
Let's go back to that. Okay. I think it was about maybe 2 months after the podcast, yeah. I just need to clarify something. Did you say that did you eat meat or something?
No, on my Instagram, I put that I ate meat, and this is called me just touching the waters and touching base and manipulation as well. But in a positive way, because I don't want to manipulate no one negatively. I just put a post out there. Let me see if people really think that I'm about this thing or not. So I put out there that I ate meat. But what it was mushroom. They didn't even know it was mushroom, because the way I can cook the mushroom can look like meat. So I'm just that was me showing people, that looks like chicken. You know, I'm trying to bring people in with that, with what I was doing there. You see everyone jumping on me. Oh, he's a liar. He jumped on podcast. You see, he's not like this. He's not like that. Rachel start get hype at everyone. Start go on with themselves. I said, yes, go on with your thing. I'm loving it. I'm just making it digest. You know, I'm not even saying nothing. When I'm getting the abuse, I'm loving it. Make more come in, man, because I know myself. Yeah. You can't do those kind of things if you're not true to who you are. When I'm true to myself, I don't even need to watch what people are saying, because I know what I'm doing on a day-to-day. Forget Instagram and all that stuff. I know when I'm 23 hours out there, in my day, I know how I'm living. I don't need to pretend. I wouldn't even come on a podcast if I weren't about it. Podcast when I'm lying to myself. Forget all of that, man. I'm not into that. That's foolishness.
It makes sense. All right, then. So what is your purpose?
To be the best version of myself.
And what does that entail?
Well, definitely eating clean, living clean, respecting people, mannerisms in place, day-to-day works on myself, going into my childhood trauma, raising my vibration, uplifting the frequencies, breaking down Babylon's system.
What's Babylon's system?
What we're living in, like the programs that we're on, this English language that we speak when we're casting spells on ourselves every day, when we're waking up saying good morning, and we don't want to mourn over something. It's a grand rising that I'm dealing with. It's just these simple words that we're saying when people sit in the church say, bless you, may God bless you, be less you. It's all these negative connotations, these words. I want to be more. Even when we say 7 days of the week, we're talking about week. I'm going to do this on the weekend. I'm not into week. On the strong, whatever they say, I say the opposite.
So what about like finances? Does that play a part in your purpose?
No, not necessarily, no. Because the things that I've done when I had no money, and the things that I've done for people with no money, and so purposeful for their life, money's not a big deal to me. And this is another thing about me. I'm not money inclined, I'll be honest with you. I don't even chase it. It comes to me. Money actually comes to me. Like, I could go out there every day, probably make about 3 bills, 350, no word of a lie, because people rate my thing, they know my product's 100% pure. But someday, if I'm in my spiritual and I'm on my thing, 350 can miss because I've got other priorities that I need to do my works. I'm not here to take you 350. I'm here to do my works first. And then obviously you find the balance. And when I got the time, I'll link you up and we take care of what we're taking care of. So it's just about the balance again. Everything's about balance.
And it's about understanding what you just said as well, because like you said, you can make 350.
Yeah.
You put yourself in a position where you can make
Yes.
it. You get what I'm trying to say? It's not like you're not making it and then saying money's not this.
Yeah, no. I can go and do that. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
I can go out there, see how many people, if I put on my story, they're going to pop me up. How many views I get on my Snapchat, people pop me up day to day. I need the must. I know I got the purest product. My product's proper. I know my sea moss is straight from yard. I know I mix it and blend it, canja water, using all the sour sap leaf in there, so it's anti-cancer. I know the love that goes into it. So when I give people that jar there, I know it's righteous. So I know they're going to feel the benefits of it, and they're circling me back.
Yeah.
And it's just an energy exchange there as well.
Is that, can I get that on the website as well?
Yeah, that's on my website. The CMOS is on my website. I recommend that for everyone. Starter pack, CMOS and iron fluorine. I say this to everyone. Yeah. Just to start off simple. Because everyone says, I want to cleanse my blood. I say, relax. Take time. You're going to do all of that. You're going to end up doing nothing. Just relax, get a CMOS, take a few spoons a day, boil your iron herbal tea, all the instructions on the pack, and watch how you feel. And people have said, you know what, bro? It's worked for me. So that's how I know as well, through the proof. I tried and everything. If people were saying to me, yo, that product, I'll take it off.
Yeah. If
the product weren't working for people, I'll just take it off. If it's not working, I'll take it off.
So what do you do, online coaching as well?
Nah, I don't even do no online coaching.
No.
Nah. But that's something, like you just saying there then, online coaching, that just touched me. I said, that's something for me to look into, that is. Yeah. Definitely.
You know what it is, bro? You're a whole brand in itself, bro. Like, there's multiple ways that you could, raise the bar for what you're doing. I don't want to even use the word money because it's not even about money.
No, it's not about money.
It's about, one, spreading your message. Two, like he says, your purpose.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Obviously, finances is involved in that course.
100%.
You get what I'm trying to say? But, like, for me, bro, it's like, sometimes, I feel like, I don't know if it's a Brom thing, but it's like we're too real for our own goods in certain ways, and it keeps us on this level. You get what I'm saying? When really we've got a big message to spread on that level. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with you.
And man need to find that place where we can, help from a higher place.
I get you, because that was me. With 2 years, I was trying to help people when I first started my journey, but I was helping from an empty cup. I'm living in my HMO. I'm into this health stuff. I'm reading my books. I know certain things. But people are like, look at this idiot, but you don't even drive. You're not even driving. You ain't got no money. I've just had a couple coins on me. I'm just easy. And people are looking at, probably laughing at me. People's actually laughing. But then you see when I built up myself now and I'm moving and I've done my fast and people, yo, my man's serious. Everyone was laughing at first when I started this thing, It was all funny. Because I'm saying, look at my man done videos and look how it's going on. Now it's everyone respecting it and rating it and all that stuff. So I had to go through that to get to this, and that's just how it is.
100. And what do you feel about the what's the word I'm looking for? The reactions that you're getting from, like I said, that post? Because, bro, like I said, I'm collabed with you on the page. And I'm just seeing nothing but celebrities. I don't know where that post is going, bro. But there must be some celebrity world where it's just like it's for you lot to see this message. You know what I'm saying? But like, your message is going far and wide, bro. And like I said, that's an old post, bro. It's just making me know you need to be doing more, bro. I'll be honest.
It made me know that as well. You posting that made me know that, and it just aligned with the time and made me realize, like, what I'm on is deep. Because I never really sit back and think, yo, rate yourself. I don't ever give myself ratings, to be honest. Because I'm so on what I'm on. But I sat back and thought, you know what, you're onto something here, man. Keep it up and keep going. And when I seen that post doing well and certain people liking it, not saying they're better than people, but when someone that's famous is liking it and taking to it, I'm reaching someone who's got a platform.
100. And
they're actually taking to what I'm saying. And they have got money, they have got millions, but they're still relating to what I'm saying about what I was speaking in that time. So it's touching for me still. It's really touching them. Just certain comments that people said stuck with me, man. Like, it means a lot to me still.
And it really, like, the clips really break down, like, the whole podcast in terms of, like I said, your sin is taking accountability.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But when you're speaking in those clips, you're talking about cake and custard.
Yes.
I used to love cake and custard.
Yeah.
But, that's just the reality of it. Like I gotta hold my desires.
Yes, yes.
Be Beyonce.
Yeah.
Bro,
real talk.
People don't talk like that. You get what I'm trying to say? So the messages that you're saying, yeah, bro, like you just need to, I don't know, bro, like there needs to be more of it, basically.
It's going to align, man. It's going to align.
There needs to be more of it, bro. But that was definitely like accountability, bro. Like if someone needs to know what that means, that was you on the podcast. And like, go and watch it again. You get what I'm saying? Because for real, like he says, like what you said, your brethren said, like he had to watch it again just to hear other things that you said.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like I got to rate you, bro, 100%. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Manners, bro.
Because even coming into this place, Sinners Podcast, you know, we run jokes.
Yeah.
This ain't time to run jokes, guys. Me and you holding a reason, but like on the main show, that's what we do. You get what I'm trying to say? But for me personally, it's about figuring out who's on the table and what kind of vibe. So as much as we might run jokes or whatever, the person that's a part of the jokes, you'll be able to bounce off them. There's never a bad vibes, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So we go with like a standard energy, but then the conversation always relaxes based on the people that's on the table, bro. And obviously the energy that you gave off was just pure purpose, bro. Pure purpose. It was a good episode, and I feel like probably like even Rachel probably learned on the episode as well.
Yeah, definitely.
You get what I'm saying? And the two girls that was next year as well. You get me? But where do you see yourself going in the future now? Like 5 years from now, where do you see yourself?
5 years from now, bro. I'd like to say living abroad, for sure.
Where?
Abroad.
Jamaica?
Like to have a house in Jamaica, but don't know if I'd stay there because the mentality of the people out there, I'm not going to lie, I don't like the style, to be honest. So I wouldn't live there full time. Probably do 3 months in Jamaica, go and do 3 months in Africa, all over America, certain parts of America where I would like to go to.
Have you travelled around Africa and that?
Nah, I've only been to Morocco still. Yeah. I've only been to Morocco, but I would like to travel around Africa and see what's going on. Definitely.
See, that's when you're going to go to, you'll probably start flying or something.
Trust me, nah, serious. When I'm out there in the sun and I'm eating them fruits as well, it's connecting me more. Yeah. So I'll be more into my gauged and awake and on a serious, different kind of regime.
Bro, what you need to do, is get someone with a camera and just stream, go Africa, blood, and experience it for the first time, bro, and all those things. Like, not for the first, you know what I'm saying? Like, go to the different parts and experience it, and then chat to people there, like that, bro. Trust me.
That would touch me. That would be different for me, bro. And I do have that in my plans as well. Like, next couple of strongs. By strongs, your word will be weak, but mine's strongs. Next couple of strongs, I'm looking to fly out to the yard still. Yeah. I'm going to fly out to the yard and get my herbs and just do some content and that. And I'm really looking to take the content on out there and then bring it back here when I do come back as well.
And what about like other countries then? Like that's not so for black people then?
My brethren plays football in Belgium. So I go Belgium and kick it back there. It's not really my type of place, but my brethren plays there. So go over there and kick back and whatnot. But I don't really have a bond. Where the sun's not at, I don't really, the holiday is not really it for me.
What about like Thailand?
I've been there. Spent a month in Thailand.
Okay,
Thailand's the truth.
Yeah.
Thailand's the truth.
So.
No, the crime's no crime. You don't have to worry and stress, and the people are nice. Even when we had the water fight, the feds got involved in a water fight. It's just pure vibes out there. Was proper. So monkeys, elephants, coconut jellies, and smiles. And so honestly, Thailand, I'd recommend it to anyone still. Anyone.
That's where you should have went and slept in the
in the forest.
Kimber's cold, blood.
Freezing.
Kimber's cold, man. But yeah, man, I need to get on my traveling journey still. 100%, bro. Like I feel like it took me a long time to even want to travel or even be in that space. You get what I'm saying? But now I'm here. I'm gonna make it my mission to start traveling.
Definitely, man.
At the moment, I can't because I'm still get everything in my head, but I need to
declutter. Definitely.
Declutter and try that journey. We might have to go on a trip, bro.
100%, bro. And do the content thing that we're speaking about as well.
100. I reckon that'll be sick still.
Cold.
Definitely. I reckon that'll be sick. So in terms of like Brom, and things that's going on around here, like what do you think? Like, how do you view the city in terms of like, I don't know, like business, entertainment, music?
Brom's popping. I think Brom's popping.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. We got it going on. We got our little style. We got our little. When you're from Brom, you just from a certain place. It's different to other people, as you know, when you leave Brom. In terms of the entertainment, like music, obviously there's a couple of Brom rappers out there doing well for themselves. A couple of my brethren are going on with things. 100% are going on with things. But like I said, I'm on my journey. And I can't. Man's lyrics that man are talking, I can't agree with. I can't repost it. I can't act like. I can't pretend. Certain time, I'm not saying man ain't lyrically cold, and to put that together, it's an art. So I really respect the art, but what man are pushing, the movement, is the opposite to what I'm pushing. So it's never gonna be like, I can't be too into that. To be honest with you, it's not gonna work for me.
Like you said, you can respect it, but it's just not something that you're pushing.
Nah, not at all.
Have you ever done any music yourself?
Done a 1 and 2 in the studio when you're playing around and whatnot. But nah, that's not really my stilo still.
Not at all.
No.
Just training.
Yeah.
Training. The CMOS, the juices.
Yeah.
What else you got on your website?
On my website, I got CMOS, I got juices, I got botana oil.
Yeah.
I got gut cleanser, I got a blood cleanser, key limes I got on there, got Boro banana, fruit basket on there.
Yeah.
Got a selection of things
So,
on there.
you know, really, I'm going to go and look on the website, you know. But is there instructions on what everything does?
Yeah, the benefits are on there. The benefits of the stuff are on there. When you get the packaging, you can read it for yourself as well. And I always say, read it for yourself, but go and do your own homework also.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
I feel like you should be the homework, man. I feel like you should be the homework.
But I want people to listen to them. I don't want people, it's not about just listening to me. I'm talking through my proof and my truth, but I want you to do the work for yourself, and your way might be a bit different to mine.
100.
You know what I mean? My way is a bit electric foods. You might eat vegan foods, but your journey's a bit different, and you might swavel out and we might link up there. But right now, you're probably there. And it's not that I'm better than anyone, because I don't want to be better than people. This is another thing. I do not want to be better than anyone else but myself. I'm not comparing to no one. If a man's on this, I need to be better than myself. Healthy competition's good, you know. Look how healthy with your brethren and whatnot. But I mean, on a deeper scale, I'm not trying to be better than other people but myself. That's it.
But what about a community? What about building a community?
That's what I'm doing, to be honest.
Yeah.
I got a fasting group chat where I just put certain messages in, and every Monday, my group chat fasts.
Yeah.
So I got a group of people in there. They all fast on Monday. Wherever it's up to them what they do at the moment. They fruit fast or they liquid fast or they whatever they want to do. It has to be. They can't eat no food basically. So it has to be just like fasting. Only fruits you can eat. That's the furthest you can go.
How do you get in there?
Just people send me their number and they get in there.
Yeah.
That's how it is. At the moment, it's free. I'm going to do a subscription when I turn it up a notch, like, because it's an energy exchange. Whereas me myself, if I was just listening to my kind of lower self, just do it for free, and I'm doing it for free for people, putting these big paragraphs from what I've had to live and do, and then they're just getting that for free, and then I'm not getting nothing back from it. Doesn't make sense.
Not energy.
So that's why I'm finding a balance. Going to put a subscription fee that's affordable for people, makes sense for me, and I'm just going to give them the truth and the proof, because it's already working for people. People are saying, what's that word now? The mental clarity in the head and all that kind of stuff is gone. They're feeling a bit more straight-minded. The fasting took certain things away, and that's what fasting does. Makes you like cleanse out.
And do you find you get more males or females that follow the journey?
It's a mixture. It's actually a mixture, you know, because it's for everyone.
Okay.
There's a good mixture, to be fair. Good mixture, honestly.
And the people that follow, do they train in that as well, or is it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People say to me, I went to talking about gym in it, because it just all links into one thing, because everything's one. So that fasting will link into I trained today, I done this today, I done nature today. It's all links into the one thing. Yeah.
What about like mushrooms and that?
Yeah, it's magic. I done mushrooms 3 times in my life.
Same.
And it's all been in the past probably like 6 months I've done them, to be honest. Yeah, and first time I done them, I was on my silent fast, dry fasting. So I was on a dry fast, silent, not speaking. Went to the graveyard, lay down in nature, and I'm laying down and I'm smiling just to myself. Big download comes to me, just reading. It's like I'm reading something off a script. It said, keep killing your ego, you're fulfilling your purpose, keep going.
Swear down.
So I was thinking to myself, but I don't believe in this mushroom. I'm thinking this mushroom thing's garbage, I ain't gonna lie, because I'm against that. Yeah. I'm not with all that, that's a drug. I was on that program if it's a drug. So when I've done that and it's saying that to me, I've said, so I've practiced what it's told me and I'm feeling it, but the experience on the mushroom and everything happening. The police come to me when I was in the field. The police have come to me because I'm barefoot. So they're talking to me, but remember I'm on a silent first. I ain't breaking it for you. Who are you? I'm against you, Babylon system. So you can't make me break my thing. So they're talking to me, what's your name? I'm smiling because it's making me laugh that I'm just doing me and you're coming to pressure me up because they said they've had phone calls about me. I'm not bothering no one. I'm just doing me. Bothering me. They're not leaving, putting their gloves on like they're going to help me up. So they're trying to help me up. I just made them know, just ease off me. So they ease off me now, getting on their walkie-talkies and whatnot. Stayed with me for about 20 minutes. I just carried on doing my thing like they weren't even there, didn't even exist. And after 20 minutes, I got up and I just jogged off. And when I was jogging, it was like I was just... Well, it wasn't even like I was jogging. I was so light.
But were you still in the trip?
In the trip, man. I'm in the trip. I was in the trip for hours. But the last when I said to you I was in the forest, I was on the shrooms then when I slept.
Okay,
so it's even more enhanced with the noises and everything because it's me one in the forest and the fear. The fear said, you leave now and you don't tap into your fear, or you stay and you grow. And I stayed and I grew. And that was literally that's why people can't say it's not the truth. When I've lived them, I don't need to lie.
So what made you want to do it then?
Because I've done research on them first, and ancient Egyptians were using them, and police want to label them and whatnot as drugs, when it's things that we use from before it was even a systematic way of life in place. So how can I go against it when nature grows it? Remember, I'm electric. I eat things that grow wild. Mushrooms grow wild out the ground. So how can I avoid it? I got to be true to myself, and that's what I was, and the benefits were there to be seen.
And so, what do you reckon? It's opened up your mind. Yeah.
It's not for everyone because people are not in the right place to take them. So I'm not recommending them for everyone. Yeah. But if you feel like you're in line with your spirit and stuff, you take them and see what happens. Honestly, the proof's in the pudding. They are the truth. They are the truth, like the fruits and the roots.
But like you said, it's all to do with your mindset as well, isn't it?
Definitely.
And if you're in a bad place,
you
can't take any type of drug.
Nah, I don't recommend
alcohol.
Yeah.
To make you feel happy, it doesn't make sense.
No. I know that doing it like to take it as a drug to like be in that place. I don't do it for that because I don't need drugs.
But it's just like food though, bro. Like if you're eating food, that's basically a drug if you're eating the wrong type of food.
Yes. It is.
So it's the same thing, bro. Like, what's the reason why you're doing what you're doing?
Yes.
And how much are you doing it?
Yes.
For what reason?
Yeah, to gain what from it? For real. I'm with you on that still.
But yeah, man. Bro, I just think there's a lot from you that needs to be seen, bro. Like to the world, bro. Like not even just to the city, to the world. You get what I'm saying? Like, and just digging up them old clips, bro. Just thought, yo, I need to get my man back on the podcast, bro. Like, I don't even know why we ain't even spoke since. Obviously, we was gonna do 1 and 2s.
I know.
After the podcast, but obviously, life's just life, innit, bro? It's one of them things. Bro.
It was meant to be when it was meant to be, and the alignment right now was a good timing.
100.
It was a good timing, honestly.
Bro, 100. And I'm saying to you now, bro, like, don't be a stranger, bro. Like, if you want to just do a podcast or whatever, bro, just to say whatever you want to say, bro. Just do it here, bro.
100%,
you get what I'm saying? Like, just shout me. We just have a reason, bro.
100%,
like,
bro.
Anytime, like, see these conversations, I keep telling people it's just a conversation, bro. You don't have to be an interview. You don't have to be this.
It's not it's organic.
Yeah.
Me and you chatting, I chat to you like this after live, we'd have a reason. We was reasoning like this beforehand anyway.
Exactly.
And it just feels organic.
Yeah, and I was pissed that we was reasoning.
Yeah.
You know, the ones that give me that bare gems and people can't see what we're saying, you get me? But yeah, we're gonna leave it there because it's just hitting up to the hour, bro. But like I'm saying, anytime, bro, we just have a reason, bro. Anything that's going on in your life, or if you just want to have a conversation, let's just do it, bro. Let's get content
100.
You know what I'm saying? And I think you should make bigger plans, bro, because
I'm on it, man. I'm on it. Don't worry, man. Manners and honourable respect in every aspect, each and every time.
Yup. Pat just landed still. 2 sets, let me pull it down. I'm gonna check it out now. Smooth still. Yeah, I'm seeing Leicester on the 27th still.
How much man have I out in this life? Too many. All I need is a phone and a like a sim. Now it's time to win, bro. Spending time in bin, but I still send him things. Make sure it's nice within.